should be useful. This should do it.
Good.
This one here.
Very well.
soon.
Whoa! Someone's had a good hunt. Any materials you collected? Take them straight to Suzuran-sensei, would you?
That Goldberg-san has a silver.
materials I was after. ありがとうございます. All right then, let's. Ah! I'm sorry. It's fine. I'm fine. I'm not very good with kimono, to tell the truth. Everything about them makes my skin crawl. But so many people want kimono materials, and they go for such a good price. And I've got a lot of mouths to feed at home. So, yes, I'll just take these. And, hope to do business with you again sometime.
Are you alright, Ji-san? Do you need another rest?
It wasn't like this when Nakaraku.
Ah, you hunted a Tsunobashiri for us, did you? Those spine gliders are tough. We owe you one. Arigato. You're clearly well able to do your job then. But how are you holding up? No strange sensations? Excellent. That's good to hear. You must tell me at once if you notice anything out of the ordinary. Having a karakuri implanted in your body may have consequences you're not expecting. The seed is a very old karakuri, the crystallization of wisdom amassed by the ancient hunters. It will make a deep physiological and mental connection with you. It allows its host to conjure and control karakuri, to influence the ki that flows through the entire natural world. In fact, until now, I honestly believed it was a fairy tale. I certainly never imagined that I'd see it with my own eyes. Yes, that's very true, but sadly it's not without its pitfalls. Firstly, I don't believe you can manipulate karakuri wherever and whenever you like. You've experienced that already, of course. You haven't been able to make use of karakuri here in Minato, for example, have you? Secondly, although the seed is said to contain the ingredients for a plethora of karakuri, it would appear you can't conjure them all whenever you like. I imagine there has to be some sort of trigger to stimulate the requisite memory. Given that it's a hunter's device, it seems reasonable to assume that those triggers will occur in the course of hunting activities. And thirdly, I dare say this is the most pertinent of the pitfalls from your perspective. The seed is deeply embedded in your heart. So deeply that one can no longer function without the other. What I'm trying to say is that if that tiny karakuri were to break, you would die. Now, it's not especially fragile, so there's no need to panic, but still, I would treat it with due care. I might have expected you would react like that. And perhaps you're right. Let's hope we never find out. Yes, before you go, there's one last thing. There's a small task I'd like you to undertake. Or rather, the town elders have decided. It may even result in the first pitfall that I mentioned before being rendered moot. I think it would be quicker to show you rather than trying to explain further. Would you accompany me to the Spirit Isle? We can leave whenever you're ready. And Natsume will be coming along too. So, a trip to the island. A boat trip. Unavoidable, I suppose. Oh, sorry. I'm talking to myself. As soon as you're ready, we'll set off together.
Oh yeah, いらっしゃい. Do come in. Look at you. The picture of health as always. Ah, you are such a delight. Tell me your needs and I am sure I can arrange a handsome discount. You spoil me with you may examine anything in as much detail as you please before you decide.
Do you have all you need now? What would you like to sell me? Oh.
Oh, you're a hunter then. I'm Ryozaemon. Just a merchant. I had some business arranged here in Minato. But my man hasn't shown up. He's a hunter too, you know? A good one. I've bought things from him before, and he's always been very reliable. He promised me some deer antler this time. You couldn't go and look for him, could you? And maybe hunt a deer on the way?
Hello. Ah, konnichiwa. Hunting again today? If you need any supplies, Kogyoku-san would be delighted to serve such a light customer in her store. Her words. Did you know there used to be a bathhouse here? Sadly, the karakuri for heating the water stopped working. Now she has no customers and no one to care for her. Time brings us all to our knees in the end. Nothing lasts. 1 minute, you can be everything to everyone. It's the fate of all things. Karakuri, kemono, people. Sorry, I'm being melancholy. Don't let my mood spoil your day.
You've been taking a few boat trips lately. Hard at work as usual? You're no stranger to the Spirit Isle, are you? Takes me back, thinking about that place. I hunted kemono there not long after I first came to Minato. This body of mine was less creaky back then. I was escorting a gathering party, if I remember rightly. All of a sudden, there was a scream from the bay. A giant bird had tried to take a child, and I pulled the child from the kemono's clutches and dispatched the beast in one fell swoop. Oi, you think I'm bragging? Believe me, I was a force to be reckoned with in my younger years. But if you need proof, go and see for yourself. There's bound to be more of them, ready to make off with another victim given half a chance. Oh, but if you are heading over there, don't take it lightly. That kemono was almost more than I could handle. Almost. I couldn't say if you'll be able to defeat it or not. But if you emerge victorious, I'll have to give you credit where credit's due. And if you don't, well, we'll laugh about it over a cup of sake. I'm looking forward to it either way.
I forgot how much I hate boats.
Are you alright, Sensei? You did say you'd explain what we're doing here when we'd arrived.
I'll be fine. So, there is an old ruin on the island here where the natural flow of ki has stagnated. I need you to clear the blockage. I think you said you tried it before, didn't you? In the Nanohana field along the old Blossom Trail. I'd like you to do the same thing here. I learned that a particular material is required for the job, and through meticulous research, I've managed to ascertain which kemono to hunt to obtain it. It's a kemono called Jigokuzaru, or lava back.
As far as we know, it's lived on this island since ancient times. Apparently, Minato's hunters have never been a match for it.
Even I can see that I'm asking a lot. But sadly, there's really nobody else even remotely up to the task. If it seems too much for you, return to Minato and reconsider your approach. We'd both be glad to advise.
I hear that the lavaback lives on the north side, but there are other kemono on the island too. Perhaps hunting some of those first would be a good plan. Then I can make you stronger equipment with the materials.
Let's hope this really does help Minato flourish again.
Sensei?
Sorry, I was muttering to myself. Oh yes, I nearly forgot. I've taken the liberty of adding a rather special karakuri to your gauntlet. I have a matching one, and together they'll allow us to communicate when we're too far away to speak to each other. It'll all become clear once you use it. We'll contact you in a little while, so don't be surprised if you suddenly hear our voices. Never. Hello? Can you hear us? Good. It seems to be functioning well.
It really works! Let me see that.
Hands off, Natsume. I know you. Pull it apart.
But I always try to put things back together again.
Now, we'll help as best we can via this karakuri.
All these broken boats. What happened here?
This is where the samurai of the Ishido clan were driven back to when Kemono attacked. Though ultimately I believe it was Ago clan pursuers who finished them off. These must be the boats they sailed in. You would have been very young at the time. I doubt you remember.
Goodness. But actually, I do have some vague memories from that time. I was playing with Nobu, and suddenly Busan said the word to go outside. I could tell by the look in my father's eyes that he really meant it. He must have been very scared, I think. Has your seasickness passed, Sensei? Perhaps you should have stayed in Minato? Especially since we have this wonderful karakuri.
Unfortunately, it has a relatively short range. By my calculations, just about enough to cover the island at present, but
Don't worry about Sensei.